Hey guys, it's Liddy. I'm going to be doing a floral arrangement for a cemetery. I'm making these for Easter and or Mother's Day. Y'all know I got an event that's coming up. And I'm just going to try and get rid of some of all these flowers I got because I have way too many. And so that's what I'm going to be working on today. And I have one of these. Excuse me, my phone was ringing. And I'm going to take a piece of foam that's about the same size and put in there. Some of it will be sticking out the top, but that's okay. My husband made me this nifty little thing here where I can set this in and work off of. And I have a whole slew, a table full of flowers. I'm not going to show you all of them, but I am going to show you as I work on them. I'm going to start with these pink roses. And I have some white tulips that I'm going to put in there. And I'm just waiting on my glue gun to get hot. So we're going to start cutting these off. And for those of y'all who have been following me for a while, know that most of this stuff, these flowers and stuff, was gift to me because a dear friend of mine, she passed away, and she made wreaths and floral arrangements and stuff. So all this stuff was a big blessing to me. So I don't want it to sit here and go bad. So I'm going to try and use it up and also make room for new stuff. I'm going to cut every one of these roses off of this stem. I'm not counting, so I don't know how many there is, but I know I'm going to use them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 1 dozen roses. And I did take the plastic off of this. Waiting on this glue gun. Let me get some more glue sticks. Because you know it's going to take more than one. Doing floral arrangements. Yeah, excuse my mess back here. I got stuff just piled up everywhere. I got an event Saturday, so stuff is kind of on the crazy side. Okay. I'm going to cut this down just a little bit. I don't want this crazy big. And I'm just going to come in and just start gluing. I'll start in the middle. And I'm going to get my biggest ones up here first. And I like to put one in the middle. And y'all know I'm no expert at floral arranging. And I know most of y'all would rather watch me do a wreath, but this is part of me. And I'm just trying to get these kind of even on each side. And these are some big roses, y'all. Big roses. Okay. So now it's kind of full in the middle. So now I'm going to come around on the outside here and put some. I'm going to cut these a little bit shorter. Put my glue stick in there. It's not ready yet. Ow, that's twice today. I burnt myself. And what I do to one side, I do to the other side. This, and this side. Glue's getting too hot already. Right there. I had to open the door in here. It got so hot. Okay. That's what we got right now. And now I'm going to go in with these tulips. I'm not sure if I'm going to need this whole bush, but I'm going to stick this in without any glue just to see about how high up I want them. If I want them to go in or stick out a little bit. Tulip has issues. Okay, I think I'm going to trim them down just a teeny tiny bit. I'll put my glue stick in now. Okay. think I'm just going to go around the edge with some. You know what? Yeah, I'm just kind of going in between the roses and burning myself with glue. I got spider webs on my fingers. I got a wasp in here now too. Okay. Y'all, I really just do these by eye. I don't have no special technique or anything. Okay, one more. Okay. That's what we have so far. Now you can see the foam. I've got more tulips, so I think I'm going to go around the edge with some more tulips. I'm going to go in with these kind of at an angle and then pull them down just a little bit. Cutting these kind of short. And I'm going in right above the lip of that. Pick my glue gun up. Y'all, some days I got it together and some days I'm like a walking hot mess. I'm sure y'all have noticed that. And last one, that worked out good. Alright. That's number one done. Roses and tulips. Alright. Let's see what I can find to make for the next one. Alright. I found another one. This one's a smaller one. And these are like really quick to make. See, this is probably, it's about 8 inches. About 8 inches. Alright, let's see what kind of flowers I got. It's pretty daisies. I don't know if I want to use those. I got some irises. Let's use the irises. Big stem right there. Alright. I'm going to try and leave the leaves on here to help fill it up. And these are some big stems, y'all. I'm going to have to push hard on these. I want these a little bit higher. I'm thinking I'm going to cut this leaf off. Make this a little bit shorter. That short. Okay. going too far in. I'll just pull it up and shoot some glue in the hole. I might need that leaf. Okay. Got one on each side, and these are all bendable, so you can bring them out. Got one more I might put in there. Yeah, I'll put that in there in the middle. Beside the other one in the middle. Okay, so now find some stuff to go with that. I think these white daisies will look cute. Gracious be. We need to leave some alone. And what I do to one side, I do to the other side, and then I cross over and do the other side. These daisies as a bunch are really pretty. But they're also pretty when you cut them down because they have two on each one. I really like that. Okay, now I'm going to start trimming them up just a little bit because I'm coming out from the center. These I'm doing like on all four corners, if that makes sense. It's like the four corners. I know it's round, but it's got corners too. Okay. This has Pretty, huh? Alright. Now, I got some of these. I'm going to put in there. If I can get the tag off of it. Step one. I have 2 stems of these. And I'm just going to kind of randomly put these in there. So it looks more like a wildflower situation going on. Tall one up here. Well, kind of tall. Super tall. Alright. One more over here. Isn't that pretty? Now, I do have this one daisy left that I can put in here. I think I'm going to put it right there. I'm trying to do a lot of different colors. So they'll have a lot of variety to choose from. Now, let's see. Let me get some greenery. I'm gonna throw some greenery around the bottom. Stick this in and see what it does here. this in half so they ain't as long. And we're going to see what we can do with this. Take the other half and put it right beside of it. Okay. Got another one, and I'm just cutting it right above that stem. Like that. I'm just going to work it all the way around. I burnt myself again. Okay, and another one. Some green area around the bottom. Now we can take and bend these down so it fills it out a little more. And there you have it. Alright, let's see if I can get one more in here before I have to leave. Okay, y'all, last one. This one's going to be in a container. This is just a cheap metal container from Dollar Tree. I got this piece of foam. I'm just going to put some glue around the edge. I'm not even putting a lot of glue. I'm just dropping it down in there and mashing it. And see, it's about halfway down. But the glue is touching, so it won't come out. Okay. Now, I've got, what have I got? I got these daisies and these daisies. But I'm not sure if I want to do that. So, let me look right here. See what I got going on. Okay, I've got a pink one. I've got two pink ones, two mixed color ones, one purple one. What color do I need a blue one. That's what I need. I need a blue one. Hold on a second. Okay, y'all. I got this plan. I don't know how it's going to look. But I'm going to take this grass and I'm going to sink it down in there. And then I'm going to take these lilies and cut them up and put them down in there so it looks like lids. So that's my plan. Yeah, that's my plan. So I'm going to load this up with glue. It's maybe a little top heavy, but I'm not sure. I'm just going to stick it right down in the middle. And then I'm going to stretch all these out. Come down in there and bend them towards the edge a little bit. Because they're all wire. Okay, so now we have some grass going on. And I'm going to take and cut these lilies. May be the craziest thing I ever done or the smartest thing I ever done. Hey, there's a bunch of lilies on this bush, y'all. I'm getting there, I'm getting there. Just a couple more. Okay, that was a lot. Okay, now we're just going to start sticking them in. And so we're sticking them in. The grass is a little bit higher. It's okay. Now some of these lilies I left the leaves on, some of them I didn't. Some of them I'm going to take off. And I'm just going to go around and just kind of fill it up because there's plenty of these lilies. I'm just going to let them have that wild look, natural look. And that one there, I guess it's made that way, but it looks weird. But we're going to use it anyways. It's a little longer one. Just keep turning as I go, trying to make sure I get all the spots. And use the wires to your advantage. Make it do what you want it to do. If I see a spot that is a little bit slacking in the grass, then I leave the leaf on the lily to try and fill in that hole a little bit. Plenty of lilies, y'all. Plenty. I don't know how many was on that bush. I'm guessing probably 24. At least 18. I mean, my goodness. Uh-oh. Space getting tight down there. Burnt myself. Of course I did. Right there. I don't like that hole right there. Ow. know how I feel about this, y'all. And I know y'all can't see it very well. Let me slide this back so y'all can see. It's different. Very different. I'm not sure. Just not sure. Okay, last one. Alright. That's what we got. I think if I play with it a little bit, it'll look a little better to me. But I like how it gives it that natural look, like they're growing out of weeds. Because flowers do that sometimes. I don't know if anybody else would appreciate my vision. I guess we'll see. But at any rate, that's it. That's what I got for y'all. So thanks for hanging out with me while I made a mess. And I still have more stuff to do, so I'm gonna make some bows and possibly some lantern swags for some small lanterns I got. So I will be out here tonight and possibly tomorrow. So I will film everything and post it for y'all. Alright, thanks for hanging out with me.